Hello babes. Today's daily vlog really isn't going to be that much about today. I'm about to insert a clip from when I got to the ocean, slept by the ocean for the first night. Here you go, I'll see you back here in a minute. I just watched the sunset go down. This is the Pacific Ocean. I'm gonna film the rest of this video tomorrow when I'm not crying, so just hang with me for a second. But like, I think a lot of people didn't understand why I had to like do this wild journey. All of the pieces of myself that I've picked up along the way, like I've grown more in the past couple of months than I have in entire years. I go through emotional cycles that I'll explain later that take people and used to take me years to get through, and like just getting to the ocean, like I've always known that, like, I don't know what it is and it's so hard to explain, but I've just always needed the ocean. I'm crying because it's so overwhelming to like be here. The fact that I got myself here. Like, I physically drove all the way here. And like, I missed it so much the whole time I was gone. The desert was cool and the mountains are beautiful and I love that, and I want to go skiing, but like the ocean is like home. And so if this meltdown can help you understand that a little bit more, just go where your heart calls you, because just like I'm just parked by the road watching the sunset. I just feel so happy. Like my heart just says yes, like you did it. You listened. You're here. It's so special. So, I'm currently back in Sacramento, staying at a friend's house. Probably having to quarantine right about now. I mainly came back here because there's a presidential election and we were just a little bit worried about me staying in my car near a major city. I was near San Francisco. Probably would have totally been fine and nothing has happened so far, but we also haven't had the results so far. Oh, look at the sun peeking through. Ah. This is my COVID mask, so I'm not pretending to be a cowboy. All right, anyway, so I saw the ocean and my heart just about freaking exploded. Like, I'm definitely supposed to be here. I belong here. I belong by the ocean. And I've also been doing so much inner work. I feel really incredible. This journey has been the most difficult thing I have ever done. Like, the past couple of months, I wanted to give up so many times, but it was like crazy. I had to switch spots because that was getting a little too bright for me. Anyway, I kind of talked about the emotional cycles that I've been going through that used to take me years to go through, and probably in my lifetime I've only been through them a couple of times. But I've been going through multiple cycles like this, sometimes in a day. So I just feel like I've grown so much, and I could really start anywhere. I don't know originally where I started on this cycle. Maybe elation. Maybe elation is where I started. And then kind of like frustration, and then like, what am I doing with my life? And then I guess feeling kind of content, and then elation, and then frustration, and then what am I doing with my life? Cycling around like that, like these highs of just like, yes, this is what I'm meant to be doing, living my dream life, and then these super low lows of like, what the hell am I doing? And having to totally rely on myself and just myself pretty much. I mean, maybe that's unfair to say because I do have a good support system. Right? I see you. Yeah, I love you. Okay. Like, before I started this journey, I probably only went through like 3 of these full cycles in sobriety to get all the way back to the question of what the heck am I doing with my life? And I will come to this question like multiple times a day. So it's been exhausting and exhilarating all in the same breath. Yes. Anyways, we're having this meeting. We're having this heart to heart because I want to say thank you for coming on this journey as I figure out who I am as a content creator. And it's been so much fun. But I found that I was filming like everything every day, and then I would get super overwhelmed with everything I had to edit. Managing all of my like files and videos and storage was like a nightmare, plus the Wi-Fi struggle. It's been a lot of added struggles, and the pandemic has shut down so many coffee shops, so I can't sit inside and use Wi-Fi. It's like I got super overwhelmed, and so I was kind of like putting it off. I've still been working on editing stuff, so there's a bunch of nature adventure videos that you're gonna be getting, but I wanted to start doing more of this, just like a daily vlog, because I want you to know where I am. Like, I try to keep all of my social media really confusing, but I want Patreon to have a more timely update. There's that. I want to just update you more often. And also, I am doing a yoga teacher training, and I just have been thinking I have healing gifts and I want to be giving them to people. I really want to, you know, like, I love nature because of the healing properties. Like, I love adventure because it's my kind of freedom. But I've also done an intense amount of work to free myself internally and mentally and emotionally, just to feel free and to feel safe and just whatever I want to feel. And so I've done a lot of that work, and I want to start giving it to you. So I am going to switch up some of the structure, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So if you have already subscribed and you don't really feel like you're gonna jive with what I'm about to switch it up with, then you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I just want to like give you that option. You are free, you can do whatever you want, and I won't take offense. Pretty much the only change that's gonna happen for the lower tier Precious Cargo, hey babes, I see you, I love you. The only change that's gonna happen there is you're gonna be getting access to these daily vlogs. Trying to film outside is a disaster. Kind of the other change is that some of my videos will be posted on YouTube, but you're all gonna have access to them as soon as they come out, whereas I don't know when I'll put them on YouTube. It might be like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. So you're gonna have instant access to my videos as I post them, as well as these exclusive updates of where I am. I'm in San Francisco. Maybe I shouldn't put, wait, am I in San Francisco? I'm in Sacramento, something like that. Maybe I shouldn't put that on the internet, but you're my Patreon team, you're gonna get it, babes. Moving up to my BFFs. Hey babes, see you, I love you. You can still ask me questions anytime, and I'm gonna be having more polls for you to vote on the kind of content you wanna see. Which, now, here is a big change that's coming. Some of my behind the scenes were more like emotional processing, which I expect more of that will happen in the daily vlogs. So for the BFFs behind the scenes, that's gonna be more of like how to, what am I carrying in my backpack? Kind of the how-tos of what I'm how-toing. I might do some emotional how-tos because I like that. So we might still be doing that. Now, I plan on my YouTube to have some how-tos, but you're gonna be getting more of like the behind the how-tos, behind the scenes on the how-tos, if you know what I mean. There's just gonna be extra in-depth stuff there regarding adventuring, traveling, backpacking, hiking, and also what we're gonna go into is you're gonna start getting a monthly recorded meditation because, like I was explaining earlier, I have these healing gifts. I'm doing this yoga teacher training, and I want to start giving you something more that you can take away. I think a lot of these will just really be nature themed and nature inspired, depending on where I am and how I feel, and I want to kind of bring that to you. Next, my ocean warriors. Babes, I made it to the fucking ocean. Okay, so I was having like a live session, just a live Q&A session. Now there's gonna be two in case like you want one and you don't want the other, like maybe you're not that into yoga. So the first live session will be once a month, and that's just a live Q&A. Whatever you want to ask me, if you have like a topic you want to talk about on live stream, we can do that. Secondly, we will be having a live yoga or meditation session. And I'm going to add this in here. I don't know exactly how this will work, but for my ocean warriors, you can enter to win an adventure with me. I don't know how that'll work, but I just think it sounds fun. Johanna, tell your mom you want to adventure with me. So that is my Patreon update. As far as my personal update, originally the plan was to kind of like do this for a couple of months, and then I realized somewhere in Utah, like, oh my god, I love traveling. I don't think I could ever not travel. And I've been traveling pretty much since I graduated college. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna live out of my car. Like, I love the freedom that this provides. But also it's kind of driving me crazy that I don't have a home base. And I think mainly it's because we're in a global pandemic and stress with like the election, because there have been some times where like I found out I was exposed to COVID, or I thought I had COVID, and it's like, I can't quarantine. I don't have money to stay in a hotel for 2 weeks. I can't put enough stuff in my car to camp for 2 weeks. Like, I can't have enough water to camp for 2 weeks. I talked about this earlier. I was near San Francisco, and there were just a lot of concerns about riots breaking out with the election results, and it just made me feel like I just really wanted my own safe place. Like, I just really wanted somewhere to go, be able to go back to. I still want to stay here. I freaking love California, and I've barely even been here or seen anything. My heart is still set on settling in San Diego, but I think the goal is that I would get an apartment down there and then keep traveling. Like, I love that I can do web design and keep traveling. The second part of this update is like, if I wanted to get an apartment today, I don't have enough money to do that today. So I have been hustling on web design, hence why for the next little while my daily vlogs are gonna be boring AF, because I'm just hustling. I'm putting myself out there, I'm promoting myself, I'm networking. Like, I want it. I got a social media campaign that I'm gonna be doing for a client that I started this morning. That is super exciting. However, I am working with the universe to bring me some more web design clients. So that's my update. I saw the ocean, I love California, and I'm working on creating more money, and I'm gonna keep doing this, babes. Like, I'm a traveler now, so, and I will always be giving you yoga content. And again, I just want to say thank you for coming on this journey with me while I figure out who I am as a creator. I love this. I've loved this. I have a lot coming for you. I apologize, it's been kind of inconsistent, but dude, this journey has been wild. So I'm excited to share more of that with you, and I'm excited to see you every day and show up for you consistently, because I love you and I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Tell your friends about me, and go sit in nature. Go put your toes in some grass or some water, or put some snow on your face, and just feel the earth beneath you. I love you always.